Dude, what are you looking at up there? Hey everybody, uh, this is Hugh Did It. I'm Hugh Chapman, and this is my 100 Days of Comics. Welcome to day 4. I've gotten some feedback from some people who have been asking me what it was I was looking at up here and rolling my eyes into the back of my head. And um, I actually have a monitor up here above the camera, and sometimes I have stuff on it for reference. And so that's what I was doing mostly. Um, Sorry if I reminded you of the possession scene in Carrie. I won't be doing that anymore. I've turned it off, so we're going to try to keep everything down here, okay? So on the last video, we got to the end of the second page where the female had turned into a werewolf because of the full moon, and that was a good place to end it. So we've got 2 full pages. That's a good ending for the page to go into the third page. I think probably as far as like story structure goes, we might need to tighten that up because really sort of getting to the uh, the inciting incident and then the escalation of stakes at the second page might be a little slow for a 4-page story. But anyway, we're just going to carry on. We'll address any of that kind of stuff in our editing segment. So let's carry on. We'll switch over to the other view. Okay, so I'm going to keep plowing through this and try to get through our middle part of the story, so we can get to the end, hopefully, on the next video. We're at the beginning of page 3. What I need to do in this page is we already have the inciting incident, right? That's the moon turns her into a werewolf. What we need to do now is sort of escalate the tension to a climax, right? And so the climax is going to be where the werewolf is just about to kill the guy and he turns himself into a unicorn. And then he will basically immediately kill her and not kill her, actually stab her with uh, his horn, and then turn her back into a human. But it's like a death process. So, and then that sort of ending part where she just becomes human again, and they walk off into the moonlight at the end of the alley. We'll do it that way. Live happily ever after. That's the anticlimax, which will be the end of page 4. So let's start writing. Panel 1. The werewolf is going to take a swipe at our hero here. And I'm just setting my timer. Main character, but he dodges it. And let's see, she is now just werewolf. And she's going to say, stand still, human. Notice that I am bolding some parts in this. You can go look through some comic books and you'll find that there are words for emphasis all over the place that are boldened like this. So that is just a writer's way telling me that they want that emphasis on that word. And so when I go to um, do the lettering, I will follow that. I may change it for some reasons, but generally I will follow that script. So you choose them carefully. Um, let's see. I'll just leave that for now. I kind of am debating whether or not to throw in another sentence, but I think I'll just add it into the next one here. So the two combatants circle one another. The problem I'm really struggling with here is how to tell her story somehow. I'm just going to keep writing. This may have to be something we revisit in the edit because I only got 4 pages. I don't want it to be a novel either. So, they circle one another in the alley. Main character. I'm just going to go back actually and put main character for this guy. Main character, a man with a unicorn costume. That is our main character. Next to a woman at the bar who is the antagonist. And we can just put antagonist for her. I hate man and woman. It's the worst label ever. Not that ant is much better, but Okay, so I was artfully trying to dodge there a few minutes so I could come up with some dialogue for him, but I was unsuccessful. So, um, let's see here. Okay, the most obvious thing in the world. Um, oh, wait a minute. Let's do that. Well, what? Well, what? Maybe. Well, what? Well, what are you? Keep hitting the shift key there. And then a werewolf can say, I'm a werewolf. Actually, she could say, isn't it obvious? Or what did he say at the start? He said, um, yeah, so she could say, how about the fur and sharp fangs didn't give it away? Control B. Um, you might be sensing that there's a little bit of a pattern going on here. I don't know if this is just me, but maybe it's because I'm the artist too, which is I hate trying to stuff a lot of dialogue into a panel. Um, I am always trying to keep the dialogue to either one person's uh, um, copy or two at the most. Um, Sometimes in some special cases, you could make a special arrangement for more than that. But, on top of that, you might need to have space for a narration or caption as well. So, you know, two people talking in a panel is good. Try to keep it to that. Um, okay, so we don't really need any more description here, I don't think. Um, we're one third of the way down page 3 now. Let's see. He is gonna. How did this happen? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. And then she can say, "Full moons have a funny effect on me." Or um. So let's see. We'll have her take another swipe at him in 3. Attacks again and misses. We'll switch the order here because you don't want it to get too repetitive. And one way to do that is to switch the conversation order. If you just stand still, it's or how about I'll make it quick if dang it. I'll make it quick if you just stop moving. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm out of time already. I think what I'm going to do is I will finish up the rest of page 3 and show it to you at the beginning of the next video, so that we can, on the next video, we can get to writing the end scene. So thank you for watching. As always, I really appreciate your support. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button below. That really helps, gets the video dispersed, and tells other people that other people like it. And if you really like it, hit the subscribe button so you'll get notified when I put out new ones. Make sure you hit that bell on there, and they'll send you an email notification. And come over to patreon.com. You can see it over there. Patreon.com/hughdidit. Come and visit my Patreon page. There's lots of exclusive content over there, a lot more stuff. And again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.